the issue of transgenderism. In the Word of God, in Genesis chapter 1, verse 27, it says, "So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him, male and female, he created them." Now, the transgender issue of how many genders are there, that is a social construct, as everybody would agree. For Christianity, our gender is not based on a social construct, it's based on theology, i.e. about the sexes. And so we're here in Genesis 1:27, so God created man in his own image, in the image of God he created him, male and female he created them, Genesis 1:27. I just want to deal with one argument that in this transgender crisis, and I think it is a crisis, I think that people are losing their minds, that Western civilization's, and that this is part of the disintegration of the West. That's my opinion. And I think we need to get back to sanity and getting back to the Christian faith, which gives us a basis to teach young people, to teach children. And so Genesis 1:27 is what children should be taught in schools. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him, male and female. He created them. And if children were taught this in school, they'd have a lot healthier mindset. There'd be less suicidal rates with young people. And it would be better for society. And so I believe this transgender crisis is bringing so much confusion and so much mental harm to young people. And in the midst of it, the transgender lobby and the woke brigade come along and they present arguments. And one of their arguments is, what about intersex? What about intersex? There are people who are intersex. They are not binary. They are not male and female. Well, if you look into the issue of the intersex, there is, number one, there is no scholarly statement what the word intersex means. There's no unanimous scholarly statement of what intersex means. So when you use the word intersex as an argument, you have to kind of ground it in some kind of dictionary or scholarship. But the reality is there is no accepted definition of the word intersex. That's the first thing. The second thing is, what do you mean by intersex? I mean, do you mean this? Hypospadias? Do you mean that? What's hypospadias? It means a male phallic symbol that looks like a fetus. In one person to 200 to 10,000 males, every 200 to 10,000 males may have this dysfunction. What about Klinefelter syndrome? That means it's a small ball, small, round things. What about the XXY syndrome? What about the XXY syndrome, 4XY syndrome? What about the oversticular syndrome? What about the polyarchism? This is just like 4 or 5 different understandings of the word intersex. Did you know that only 500 people have ever been documented to have had a phallic symbol and a ovary together? Only 500 people in documented times that we have ever known have had that condition. So to use the word intersex as an argument for transgenderism, it's just not going to get you there. Just ain't going to get you there. When people use this argument, it is based on dogmatism, emotionalism. It's not based on any solid scholarship whatsoever. So again, if anybody uses this argument against the idea there is a male and female and say, but what about intersex? There's at least 30 understandings of what intersex is, and it's not what they are stating, that there is confusion concerning the actual chromosome combination of a male and a female. There's many complications, many issues, many problems that don't fit into their kind of very rigid understanding. So those are my thoughts. What do you think? Do you think the idea of intersex is a good argument against those who believe in male and female? Genesis 1:27, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. So I finished there. Our websites are africawithoutborders.co.uk. I'm charliekirkonline.com and trumpnewsinternational.com. Trumpnewsinternational.com. I'm Charlie Kirk online.com. And also africawithoutborders.co.uk. Check out underneath the video, check out in other videos. There are different ways that you can support us. What do you think? Do you think this intersex argument is a good argument that the transgender lobby use? Or have I demolished that argument? I think I've demolished it, to be honest, but what do you think? What is your opinion? What are your thoughts? I'd be very interested to hear what you say. I have nothing against the transgender lobby. I have nothing against transgender people. But I do think that the Bible clearly states that gender is based on sex, which is male and a female, Genesis 1:27. And I do think that the West is collapsing, and I do think it's because the moral fabric of Western civilization has left Christian faith. And I do think that we need to return back to sanity. And this is what needs to be taught in schools. Genesis 1:27. There'd be much more healthier mindset of young people if that was the case. May God bless you all. Take care, and God be with you.